What's poppin', everybody? Wolf24. I have another TCG Online match using good old Rayeels again in the expanded format. And as the TCG Online game is taking forever to find me an opponent, damn. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you gotta wait a long while before they give you somebody. But yeah, still waiting. Let's see. Come on. And okay, we got somebody. All right. And I've got the advantage. We'll see about that. My opponent has Psychic and Fire as his types for the deck. So could it be the deck we're all thinking about? Yeah, that's the one. I'm going to be playing up against the Blacephalon and Naganadel deck. So it's going to be an intense match between extreme powerhouse decks here that aim to get one-hit knockouts. Now, thankfully, this is a matchup that I think it should be pretty okay for Rayeels if we get going. It's basically if whoever sets up quickest and start attacking first and get one-hit knockouts should be able to win, should have the lead, unless either one of us screw up in a certain way. But basically, it's good because of that, and it's good because Blacephalon only has 180 HP. It's one of those basic GX Pokemon, and that's great. And exactly 180 means I only got to discard 3 Lightning Energies and Rayquaza. So the classic amount you would want to discard it. So it's perfect. So we use N here, and I get exactly what I need, a Dynamo and another level ball, so we can get another Dynamo. So we have a few of our guys out. I opened up with Xurkitree GX, which is a fantastic Pokemon to open with. It's the best opener in my opinion. I mean, in this case, we're playing first, so I won't be able to attack just yet. But next turn, we are going to be able to use our Lightning GX attack. And my opponent's going to have to be careful what he does, because I am going to strip away one card in his hand. I don't have to worry about dying so soon. So yeah, Lightning GX is happening. So my opponent attaches a Fire Energy on the Poipole. Gonna use Cynthia. And of course, just like my deck, he needs a few turns to get going, at least one more turn to evolve into his Pokemon and grab energies. So you could say that I have the advantage here playing first with Rayeels. Our decks are very similar, and that's how it is. That's how the TCG is sometimes. I mean, I guess if I played second, I would have been able to have instant Lightning GX pull something from his hand. Now he kind of has to have less stuff to choose. But let's see, he looked at his prizes. That's what the Poipole does. And we're going to use Juniper here. I'm going to do everything in my power to stay on track. And what do we get? We get the Ultra Ball. I'm going to use that to get an Electric. Discard the Scala. We're going to go fast here. I don't think I need the Scala. And Electric number 1. Here you are. And I think, well, I guess we might as well just play down the Keldeo. And if something gets knocked out, like the Xurkitree, I'll have another spot for another Electric. We should do okay with 2 so far. So a Lightning Energy on the Rayquaza, and not making any big knockouts yet, but we are going to be able to use our Lightning GX attack. And I'm going to pick his Cynthia. He has a Cynthia, Fire Energies, and Naganadel in the deck. So this is pretty significant, I'm not going to lie. I'm stripping of his supporter, so if he doesn't see anything, I'm basically stopping him in his tracks, slowing him down a lot, and it's going to give me a major advantage. This is where, the brokenness from hand control comes in. Looking at your opponent's hand, grabbing any card, putting it in the prizes no less. Xurkitree GX attack is very, very good. I love it. You could say it's unfair, but it's the GX attack, so it's not so bad for hand control. He did manage to get out his Naganadel though, powered it up, and did 80 damage on my Xurkitree. That's hardly a threat. Now, I won't be able to get a knockout if I don't see another Dynamo, another Electric, I meant to say. So we're going to use Colress. We're not going to attach the Fire Energy. And let's see. I do see a Lightning Energy in the hand, so I can manually attach. Perfect. So we are going to be able to knock out this Naganadel. It won't give me 2 prizes, but it's great knocking down these Pokemon. It's basically like you're knocking down your opponent's electrics if I was playing up against another electric deck. And I know he doesn't have, he needs every one of those. He doesn't want to lose any one of them for no reason. So very good, we're going to have the lead here. Not only do I get the knockout, I'm quite set up. My opponent doesn't have much shit to go with. He actually needs to take out 7 prizes too, so everything's going very, very good. I'm definitely having him on the ropes here. It can happen, you know, that Lightning GX was very significant, I'm not going to lie. But let's see if my opponent can come back, do anything. We're going to get our knockout here. Very nice, and so far so good. I don't really need much. We get the rough seas from the prizes. This can be useful. Start healing my circuitry, but I'm going to wait until he plays one of his own stadiums. He only has one Poipo down. Plays down Blacephalon finally, and attaches a Fire Energy. And I'm going to use Kiawe, so I guess that's one of the ways you can power those Pokemon up without caring about Nanagadels. So kind of dangerous there. That dude has 5 energies, so he could knock out anything if he wanted to. So we're going to use Keldeo here. And what I'm going to do, I guess, is use our Circuitry GX to get the knockout on Poipo there. Since I can't use something like Lysandra, we don't have that. I don't have a supporter. But it's going to work out because we're at 5 prizes. We're going to be at 4 now. So even things out. I only need to knock out 2 of the Blacephalons now. And it's great. Another Poipo down. He should have like only 1 or 2 of those left in the deck. And that's not good for him. Now since I'm at 4 prizes, one of the cheap things this deck can do now is that B-String, of course, is active. So you could see how, I mean, damn. Like even when you're winning, like even though I have him on the ropes now, all he would need is just a supporter, a couple of his B-Strings, and he will be back in the game. So he's going to discard 2 Fire Energies. That's all he needs to put in the Lost Zone to finish off Circuitry. And before you know it, my opponent is catching up, getting a knockout on my GX there. So he's not completely out of the game, but if I see a Lightning Energy here, if I manage to make an attack on, get a one-hit knockout with the Rayquaza EX, it's going to be pretty great. Now unfortunately, as I say that, we still don't have any supporters. I don't have any ways to get another Lightning Energy in the form of Professor's Letter, what have you, so excuse me, I guess we're gonna have to settle for just doing 120 damage. Normally sometimes I don't want to just attack and not get a knockout, but in this case, since we can get the energies right back, it's not like I'm using Raybor. The strategy goes kind of differently there. You don't want to use the attack if you're not going to get a knockout. But in this case, since I know that energy isn't really an issue, and I know that this deck probably doesn't heal, I'm going to go do the damage. You never know what might happen. My opponent might use Guzma, pick up my dude, and then I lose the energies and don't even make an attack. So we're going to soften the dude up, do 120 damage, and next turn, either Raikou or the other Rayquaza can finish him off. Maybe I should have played down the Shiny Rayquaza there, but since the guy is really hurt, I don't need to do all the extra damage Shiny Rayquaza does. We only got to discard like 1 energy with Rayquaza EX. They have these subtle differences you kind of have to be mindful of. Advantages and disadvantages that the Shiny Rayquaza has over Rayquaza EX. Alright, so my opponent uses a Nest Ball, gets another Blacephalon, and honestly, with 3 Fire Energies on, all he needs is 1 more and he can take care of one of my EXs once again. So he attaches 1 on the benched Blacephalon, and he can go ahead and do that. Mind blown. It's going to discard all of the energies, but Rayquaza EX is going to get knocked out, and before you know it, my opponent now, he has the lead. So we definitely need to get like a Fire Energy or a supporter to hopefully see a Fire Energy. I gotta get my attack off and start do the finishing touches. Okay, so we top deck Juniper, perfect, and I'm gonna play down the Sky Arrow Bridge there. And let's see, should I bench the Shining Rayquaza or... yeah, let's do that. Why not? I'm good with space. I've got my electric Kelders out there too. There's no reason not to play it. You never know if I need it. So Juniper, I do see Fire Energies, thank God. 2 of them. So with Dynamotor, Rayquaza EX, my promo there, my tin promo, is going to be able to take care of this Blacephalon. And I only need to knock out 1 Pokemon. So I feel like I'm basically in control of the game here. Even if he knocks out either one of the Rayquazas, he can't knock them out, both of them, in a deck like this, which is exactly what the important thing is. I'm going to be able to power another one of the Rayquazas up and finish his last Blacephalon when he promotes it. So pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Dragon Burst for the knockout, and only need to get 1 more GX prize there. My opponent doesn't have much. He got a few cards with getting easy prizes from me, but at this point, you know, there's no poi pulls down. The B string isn't even going to be active anymore since I only have 2 prizes left. So I feel like this game is completely mine. There's not much he can do. I mean, even if you target it down to one of the eels to slow me down, I should still be in a decent position. So yeah, he's going to play down another poi pull. Blacephalon. I'm checking his discard pile. Bursting Burn is all he can do. Confuse and burn me, but that's not going to work when I have Keldeo and Floatstone there. So it's basically GG. I have the energies in hand to make the finishing KO. All we got to do is attach the fire energy on Shining Rayquaza there. Grab the energies with electric. I mean, it can go either way, honestly. I could even use any one of the Rayquazas. Let's use the black shiny Rayquaza there. Why not? It doesn't really look as awesome as some of the other ones, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a good card. Okay, and it's basically GG, another nice little victory with Shiny Rayquaza. I mean, I know I kind of cheesed my way a little bit with that Lightning GX, but that's how it is sometimes. My opponent did do some shit. I mean, you guys can see even limiting his options like that. You know, this deck is strong, Blacephalon, with the options it has. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. It's GG, and I'll see you guys next time. Say Bro94, what's up?